Hi, my name is Jana Tobias. I just did the 5-week program with Celeste, and I just wanted to share a quick testimonial with my experience with the program. I started this program because I just started competing. This was my first season, just gotten through my first shows, and I had found the podcast that she runs and absolutely loved it, found it very inspiring, and I had heard about the nutrition programs that she did to help. I didn't think I had as many nutritional needs as I did, or any as many difficulties dealing with my relationship with food, and but I started to see them kind of creep in after my show, that I was worried about returning to that person I was before. Just a little backstory: I had been diagnosed with breast cancer, and I became very unhealthy and unfit, and through that whole process I needed to get my life back in check. So I started losing weight, and through that process met a coach that trained for competitions, and I decided to do it, and I loved it. I still love it. But through that process, I was very afraid to return to that person I was before. I felt like I didn't really have the greatest relationship to start with food, and that it would kind of rear its ugly head if I didn't have a plan going into the postseason or the post show. So I decided to look up this program and see what if I needed it. And truth be told, I didn't realize how much I needed it until I was in the middle of it. I was afraid to eat anything off plan because I was having so much success with my body and with the competitions. So I kind of got a warped idea in my head of what right looked like to take care of my body. This program has helped me immensely in the fact that I have realized there's different seasons for our bodies. There's different seasons for what we do. Your why and your goals, they change, and you can have a very big long-term goal and why, and it can be your overarching, but there can be many other small ones along the way that become more important at the time. And it took me going through this program to realize it's okay. It's okay that I need to fuel my body differently for different things. I'm not in a compete mode at this moment. I'm healing from a surgery, or I am now getting focused back in on some of the other sports I enjoy in the off season. So it has helped me learn that foods aren't necessarily bad, and I had been building up to that for a while. I had become afraid to make choices on my own without my coach. And I was afraid to go outside the prescribed certain sets of foods that we knew worked really well for me. So where I'm at now, I still have much work to do, but I have been able to not sabotage when before I would have. And I'm able to be around more food types and not be afraid that if I eat one, I'm going to eat them all. Or if I eat off plan for a day, now, I've screwed up so much, I may as well just continue down this path and then get back on it, because I'm realizing that's just not good for your body. So I am learning to meet that head on instead of waiting for it to sabotage, allowing it to sabotage, and then fixing myself. I'm fixing it beforehand, and it's given me confidence and self-control that I didn't know I had. And this program uncovered the fact that I think underneath it all, I didn't feel almost worthy enough to be able to spend this time on myself to really dig deep and learn what's going on. So I could go on and on about all the things that I have learned from this and the progress I've made. And it's only been 4 to 5 weeks that I know if there was even 4 or 5 more weeks, the progress I'm going to make. So thank you, Celeste, for being patient with me, for working through the days that I didn't have time to get everything in before midnight or whatever it was, and accepting formats that just probably were hard for you to read. I still got all the work done, and you were there for me every step of the way. You asked amazing questions. You helped me dig deep and not be afraid and not feel selfish to do the work on myself, because ultimately, if we can't be happy with ourselves, then we're really just not going to be happy towards other people. So this is definitely a step in the right direction. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. I had tons of wins. If anybody wants to ask me my experience personally, feel free to reach out to Celeste. She can give you my information. I look forward to this sport and continuing to do it. I look forward to continued healing physically from my surgeries, and emotionally and nutritionally and in every way possible, just to build a better person as a whole, more than just a body. So thank you, Celeste. Thank you for all your time. You're amazing, and I look forward to working with you more.